even if the experience with the client was not good, we took them away from the client. We put them somewhere else, because I always said the employees first. Your talent comes first, and then the client on a close second. But to me, in a consulting company, your people are your assets. And of course, you can put the bar high. That's natural, and you should be very open and clear on that. We expect that you deliver quality, that you are a good team player with the client. But on the other hand, when there's an issue, I will support you. And when there's a problem with the client and you don't want to work there anymore, then we'll end the contract. Even though that the client will not be happy, we will end the contract. And I did it more than once. Also, we had people on the bench the first year, which cost, as you know, a lot of money. And we didn't fire them. We just say, because we believed in their capacities, and we said, we're not going to fire you. We're going to find you another solution, another project. And also the investor, he also agreed on that, because of course you have to be together. And I had 55%, he had 45% of the company. So we really need to agree upon this. But he also said, like, yeah, your reputation now is very important. When you're going to fire these people now, after there's an issue with a client, your reputation is going to be damaged, because people will feel scared, you know, when something happens to my project, they will fire us. So we didn't do that, although we were losing money for a few months. But the reputation was much more important than the money in the first years, and it still is. Basically, it still is. Reputation is everything in consulting, I believe. Your reputation.
It's interesting you say that, because you hear that all the time. But when people say it, they're talking about their clients. They're talking about how clients see the consultancy. I very, very rarely hear any partner or owner talk about their employees in that way.
Really?
And yeah. I mean, everyone says it. Everyone says, our greatest asset is our employees, blah, blah, blah. But, very often, especially in the larger companies, they work them until they have a nervous breakdown. So I was at a large consultancy last week, and their utilization rate was 98% for juniors. Yeah. And I mean, when I was consulting, it was 80%. Now, of course, the partners were, thinking fantastic, we're making a lot of money, but I've never seen a more stressed looking team in my life. And it's unsustainable, and it's really nice to hear. And this is why, if you look at Glassdoor, so I looked at Glassdoor, doing a bit of research, you get incredible reviews. Whereas, some of the companies with wonderful brands and their clients would buy them up, don't have great reviews from their employees.
Yeah.
So that's a major achievement. But I guess the follow-on question is, did you ever feel pressure to say, okay, look, you don't like this client, but we're just going to keep you there because it's a great contract, it's repeat business, they might be a pain in the ass, it might be boring work, but you're bringing me in a whole load of money?
No. What we do is we talk to the consultant, and when we have a process in place now. We didn't have it in the beginning, but the process is when a consultant says, like, listen, we have every 3 months we have formal coaching sessions with our consultants without the client, and there they can say anything about their assignment. But when we see that they're not happy, we talk to them, and then when they really say, like, okay, it's about this or this or this, first what we're going to do is, the first step in the process is talk to the client openly and try to change the things where our consultant is not happy about. Sometimes it's work pressure, sometimes it's not enough responsibilities. It can be very different things, or not feeling really connected with the client. But when we analyze the problem and we see that we will not be able to solve it within this client's organization, because sometimes it's impossible, we end the contract. But we also ask some flexibility of the consultant. We say, we're ending the contract, but you have to give us 3 months, because we need to find a replacement for you.
Yeah.
And we also have to find a new solution for you. So 3 months, is that okay for you? And we're open and we keep our word.
Yeah.
After 3 months, they're out. Even if the client's not happy, even if we didn't have a replacement, they're out, because otherwise they will resign.
Sure.
That's the consequence.
Yeah.
So
And you see it all the time. You know, you see
yeah,
consultants leaving because they're stuck in a windowless office in, you know, in a horrible city, miles from home, with no prospect of getting out.